In our today's video, we'll be unboxing a new light which is the FL940 from Decathlon. So in this video, we'll firstly do the unboxing of it, followed on by the assembly of it, and later on with the initial impressions of the overall light including the packaging. Let's start with the unboxing process. So this light does open up from the sides. And as we open up this light, it says a new day starts tonight. Just quickly remove it from the box. Then inside we have the mount followed by a few spacers. Since this is a new launch light, here we have a USB to USB Type-C cable. So this is a charging cable. Now the interesting part about this light is, apart from the stronger mount, it does fit underneath your handlebar. Here, if you can see, it is operated by a remote which is connected through this cable. Also, inside it we have rubber spacer O-ring which will help us to secure this remote onto the handlebar. As you can see, there is nothing in the packaging left. We'll just quickly have it kept aside for now. Please do keep in mind, a number 3 Allen key is required for the setup of the light, and it is through the number 3 Allen key that we can secure the light even further so it does not move during our ride, be it on roads or be it on trails which is off roads. So now, since the unboxing is done, we'll move on to the assembling onto the bike. Before we do that, please do keep in mind this light is beginner friendly, hence we have the different diameters of handlebars written inside. Here this is 31.8mm of diameter. So if in case you do have a road bike, this is the spacer which will go inside the mount. But let's suppose you got a leisure bike having a thinner diameter of handlebar, then this spacer will be required to fit inside the mount. Or if you got a mountain bike with a 35mm handlebar, it will fit directly onto the handlebar. As we are assembling these lights onto a road bike handlebar, it is a 31.8mm spacer which we have chosen. Now over here with the cabling, we just need to be really careful that we don't have it underneath any of them. Now here we ensure the spacers don't have any folds in them and they are very properly secured over here. So if there is no fold and it is assembled properly, it will only help for the light and the mount to be secured properly and it will not move during bumpy patches. So now using a 3mm Allen key, we are ensuring that the mount is secured properly onto the handlebar. Mount is properly secured. We'll now start to assemble the light onto the mount. So now, since we have removed this bolt, we'll fit the light onto the mount. Initially, we can thread it using our fingers, and then as it starts to get tightened, we will be required to use the number 3 Allen key to secure it further. Now as we are done assembling the light onto the mount, now comes the last part, which is securing the controller onto the handlebar. So now we will use the rubber O-ring to secure it wherever onto the handlebar where we find it convenient. This is a remote which will help us to control the luminance or the modes of the light. So with the first click, it starts off with a low mode. With the second click, it goes onto the medium mode, and with the third click, it goes onto the high mode. To turn it off, we press and hold the main button to turn it off. With our unboxing being done and the assembly process also done, we move on to the last part. Initial impressions of the light firstly start from the packaging. I must say the packaging has been done very well and it is very easy to understand for anyone when it comes to what does this light bring onto the table. It lets us know that the maximum power output is 1300 lumens. There is no strobe mode onto it, and even in the picture over here, one can make out on how the mount is to be fitted and how the light will look like once it is actually fitted. Then it has a battery capacity of 4900 milliampere, which is massive, to be really honest. One of the biggest plus points of getting any light which is higher in power is the better run times which one is able to get, because as the power of any light increases, so does the battery on it. So the maximum rating of the light is 15 hours, is up to 15 hours in the lowest possible mode. In the highest possible mode, one can expect up to 3.5 hours of runtime. This light is powered by USB Type-C. Then it shows that there is a rubber o-ring provided inside, there is a mount, and there is a light provided. Nowhere is it mentioned that you get a 3mm Allen key with it. Hence, it is during the assembly process I specifically mentioned that a 3mm Allen key is required for the assembly of it. Over here we have the item codes of it. Below we have the MRP of it. However, the best part is currently this product is not sold at MRP. It is sold at a discounted price, just like every other Decathlon product. Here it shows that it takes a maximum of up to 4 hours for the charge to happen. Here in the second photograph it shows the light will be visible. It is IPX4 rated, which means it can be used in rains, but however this is not a light that is to be submerged inside water. The Type-C port, which is for charging, has a safety flap. So please make sure that you close this flap if you are to use it into the rains. Any light is only as good as the mounting system of it. Plus, it is now chargeable by USB Type-C. All of the newer generation of lights have Type-C connection into it. Plus, to increase or decrease the power of it, we already get a remote control operated button, which is not commonly found. As a part of the initial impressions of this light, with the mounting system of it, I am very much confident, but however it is with time and with the race that I got on 23rd to 25th is when I will be able to give an overall review about this light. But so far the mount looks and is really promising. That's it for this unboxing and the first initial impressions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. And you can expect a review of it very soon after the thorough testing of this light has been done in a race which I am participating.